Hey YouTube. See, I don't even know if I'm recording this properly. Um, I'm back from vacation. Yay! Miami was so much fun. Um, I don't know if this is even okay. All right. Miami was great. It was fun. I'm back. Excuse me. I was anticipating the vacation the most because it had been a long time, a few years since my last real vacation. And my boyfriend was like, "Oh, okay." I was like counting down the days. Oh, 5 days off. I was back at 2 months, 1 month left, 30 days, 2 weeks. I was so excited. And he was like, "Oh, whatever," because he hadn't been on a vacation, a real vacation, in years. So it was one of those things where I was anticipating it and he wasn't. And I think he had even more fun than I did, which is great. I don't know. I was kind of tripping out because he was like a kid in a candy store. He had so much fun. And I did too. Don't get me wrong. I did too. But he was so happy. And that just made me feel so good that he was so happy. Um, I picked everything. I planned the trip. He paid for everything, but I planned everything. I picked the hotel and the room and everything. And I did my research first to make sure that I picked. Oh, it's starting to rain. I did my research first to make sure that I made good choices because I had never been to Miami before. And I wanted it to be a good experience. And I asked him, should I be reasonable about the cost or just go for the best experience possible? And he was like, well, don't go completely ballistic, but at the same time, he wanted to experience it in a. He's a, let me just explain a little bit of the background. He's a very frugal man. When I say frugal, let's just put it this way. Our first date was at Costco's for samples. True story. Okay? He might not remember it the way I do, but the day we met, he took me to Costco because he had to go anyway for a family event to pick up some items. We got samples. That was my first meal with him. Okay? Samples at Costco's. You can't get cheaper than that for a first date. I'm surprised there was a second after that first date, but no. But he blew me away with just how sweet he was. I had so much fun with him that day that it didn't matter that he didn't spend $1. We just enjoyed each other's company, which we've been doing that ever since. And we still go and get samples. So it's all good. Anyway, like I said, he's the most frugal person possible. But when it came to this trip, he told me, get what you want. And I was like, that's the good thing about being a frugal person. If you're frugal 99% of the time, when you're ready to have a good time, you can do whatever you want because you've been frugal the whole year. You know what I mean? Or all the time for years, since I've known him. He's been very frugal. So the bottom line is, when it was time for us to have a vacation, he was like, get what you want. I was like, so anyway, we stayed at the Loews Miami Beach. Gorgeous hotel. Gorgeous experience. Wonderful people. Um, Everyone always measures everything based on the Ritz-Carlton being the best, blah, blah, blah. In the book, the Fodders book that I bought, it's called Fodders, and it's Miami Beach, that review on that particular um, location. And they had listed uh, Lowe's in the same category with Ritz-Carlton. And, I've never stayed at the Ritz-Carlton before, but I've always heard so many great things about it. Anyway, the Ritz-Carlton is just basically a block and a half away from the Loews. So when we stayed at the Loews, I said, let me go visit the Ritz-Carlton. So we went to visit the Ritz-Carlton just so I could see it firsthand because we don't have a Ritz-Carlton here in Baltimore City. So I went and to visit just to see if it was all that they said. It was. Now the I'm sorry, Lowe's got you beat. Lowe's got you beat. The reason why is because, first of all, yes, um, both of them are very nice hotels. My coffee. Oh, excuse me. Um, Lowe's, in my opinion, well, first of all, first impressions. The entrance to Lowe's is 90% better than the entrance to the Ritz-Carlton. Uh, it's more of something that you would see in a movie versus, I mean, to me, okay. Yes, the customer service is very nice at Ritz-Carlton that I experienced because we did spend some time there. Because I wanted to see, I really wanted to, I mean, I didn't get the full experience because I didn't spend the night there. But at the same time, I got to meet, first of all, Lowe's. I'm sorry, you guys got it. You got it, okay. Coming into the Lowe's, okay. First of all, it's always at least 3, 4, 5 people there to open the door for you. So if it's more than one person coming in at the same time, you're still going to get the door open for you. Okay? Ritz-Carlton, not as many. Okay? Entryway, not as nice. You go into the Ritz-Carlton, I saw one concierge. Lowe's had about four different concierge desks. Did not include the rental car. They had Lowe's also had a rental car desk, like 4 concierge desks with people at the desks, and a full staff at the check-in counter. Not to mention a slew of people waiting to help you with your bags outside and inside. I'm sorry. The Lowe's experience was fantastic. It was completely not the same when I went into the Ritz-Carlton. The Ritz-Carlton, first of all, only had one concierge desk. We never got to speak to the person. I waited for over 10 minutes because I wanted to ask him a question. He never stopped helping the person that he was helping. I understand that he was helping this person, but at the same time, there was no one else to help us. Nobody else. And they didn't know whether or not we were customers of their hotel or not. And no one else other than the doorman even acknowledged that we were there. And we just stood there for 10 minutes, looking like we were waiting, which we were, inside the lobby, looking at the concierge trying to ask a question. So anyway, long story short, you go into the Lowe's, 10 people are already there looking to see what they can do for you. Total different experience. Lowe's, we will come back to you. Fantastic experience. The private jacuzzis and fantastic pool, large, huge pool, and access directly to the beach from the back of the hotel. And you got to have your card key to get in and out. Private, secure security. You have to show your badge when you're coming through. Love it. Love it. So, we'll be coming there again. Really quickly, I just want to show you a couple things that I got. Not a big deal. The whole type thing. First of all, it's expensive as you wouldn't believe up in Miami, okay? I didn't really want too much. We got a lot of shirts because my boyfriend was so amazed by the by the crazy shirts that people were wearing. And this is the one he liked the most. Of course, there are like 1,000 different ones that different colors and styles and stuff like that that you could choose from. But of course, I'm gonna take this tag off of here. But of course, I picked this color. But this is what he wanted the most. Look at this. Is that crazy? I'm in Miami, dude. Okay, anyway. It was funny. Anyway, he bought one too. And he bought this one for me. He bought a black and white one for himself and a hat for himself, all say the same thing. We bought my daughter. Of course, we did not buy her that one. We bought her, she's 17, but we bought her the one that just says Miami Beach, and it's the same color as mine. It's really cute. It's more of, not the cussing on there. Anyway, but we thought that was cute. And a lot of people down there were wearing them. We were like, it was just so much fun, And the only other thing that I bought when I was down there, of course, I went to a couple of the boutiques. Bikinis are way too expensive down there, okay? I'm not spending 200 and nothing for a bikini. Yes, I went into a store where they were 50% off on sale, $220. No. I have 3 bikinis that I took with me. I only wore 2, but I did, I wore the first one was dry. The second day, I wore it the third day or whatever. So anyway, I did wear 2 bikinis. I did not wear any whole piece. I like the bikini look on me better. I think because I'm so short torso. Anyway, the only thing that I really had to have that we don't have here that I've never seen in Baltimore, but I have seen online is the butter nail polishes. Don't tell anybody. These things are 16. Well, online I found them for 14, but after shipping I'm sure it would be the same. But in the hotel it was $16.50 per bottle. So I got 3 bottles. Butter London. Oh, you can see that? Butter London. Look at that color. I don't know if you can see it on this glare. It's such a pretty, this one is like a deep green. This one is called, actually, it's blue. It's called Bluey. Okay, if you can see the color, look at that. Can you see it? Is that pretty? It's a bluey, pearly kind of a blue. And like I said, they don't have these here, so I was really excited to get that. And I got another color, it's the deep red. And this one is called, oh, this is so gorgeous too. Kind of pearly too. I can't wait. I want to go to get a pedicure today and get one of these on here. Knees Up. I don't know why they picked that name, but yeah, Knees Up. This one's called Knees Up. And it's a gorgeous, deep, pearly red. I mean, these colors are really gorgeous. And the good thing about these are that they don't have any formaldehyde or anything in them. They're supposed to be better because they don't have any type of, I went online and checked it. They don't have any type of formaldehyde or anything. It's no parabens, stuff like that. Anything that's going to be bad for you, this brand does not have it in it, which I can't wait to see the staying power of it. Hopefully it's just as good as the ones that have all that crap in it. But I like that idea, so I mean, this is the one, I'm not going to be, trying to get every color in these bad boys. And then I bought this stuff that's called Horsepower Nail Fortifier. Oh no, my bad. I can't see fine print with my glasses on, so let's just look at it. It says nail fertilizer. Now, when I was in the store, I asked them, I said, nail fertilizer? Good grief. I said, why is it called nail fertilizer? And the lady said that it's supposed to be fantastic for nail strength. And it does say that it's called Horsepower. It's supposed to be very good. And like I said, it doesn't have any parabens and no formaldehyde and stuff like that in it that other polishes do. It's more of a, I don't know, whatever they do to it. But they have a lot of different choices, but I bought this one as well. And I thought that I'd give it a try because my nails